get an iPad. But before we start, what's going on guys? My name is Nnabi and I'm a third year Irish medical student currently studying in Poland. The iPad has been the single most valuable investment that I've made since coming to college, and in this video I'm going to show you why. Now, one reason the iPad has been such a good investment for me, it eliminates clutter. Let me show you something. These are my notes. These are some of the books I've used. Now this is a lot of stuff and it just gets annoying because these take up a lot of space, but imagine if you could just keep all these things in one device. That would make life so much easier. So instead of having to find where to keep this book or these notes, you just have this and you can access it anytime you want. So if you're out and about or if you're in class or something and you need like a particular set of information, you don't have to start thinking, oh, I left my notes here. You can just have it here and search it up real quick. The thing is, it just makes things a lot more organized, having it all here and not being messy. As well as taking up a lot of space, I remember having to search for different words in my notes when I'm revising or whatever and just finding it a bit difficult. Whereas with this iPad, it's a lot easier to search things up and it's a lot more efficient. So if you're ever searching for something, you just type in the search bar, search for that particular word. Even if it's in a handwritten form, you can just search for it and you find it. Now, another great thing about the iPad is how portable it is. You can literally take this anywhere, fit it anywhere in your bag, and like carry with you in your hands, and it literally feels as light as paper. And in that same device, you have your notes and your books in a PDF format, and it just makes things a lot easier. So in general, the iPad is just a lot more portable than carrying around books upon books and notes trying to get from place to place. You get me? Now, a couple of the great apps that make the iPad so good for me are things like GoodNotes and Anki. Now with GoodNotes, you're able to download the PDF versions of books, search them up, highlight them, underline them, make your own notes in the side. You can even download the PowerPoints that professors send you, add your own notes to them, add the notes that the professors say during their lectures into the PowerPoints, and have everything all in one place and organized. Instead of having a separate book, a separate notepad, it's just a lot more efficient having things all in one place, and its portability makes it even better. Now, Anki is a great app. It's great for making flashcards and revising those flashcards, and the iPad makes it even better. Now, if you would like me to talk about more apps that make this iPad so great, make sure to leave a comment down below. Also, please like this video and subscribe because I need to pay rent, please. Now, moving on, what size should you get? Now, I have the 12.9 inch iPad Pro because I'm someone that's used to a book and highlighting and underlining on a book, and the iPad mimics, the 12.9 inch specifically mimics that as opposed to the 11 inch. Obviously it's up to preference. Now here's a side by side of the 11 inch and the 12.9 inch, just so you get an idea as to the difference in size. Now obviously the 11 inch is more portable than the 12.9 inch, but when you think about it, the difference between the two isn't as much as most people would think. And although the 12.9 inch is slightly heavier, it isn't as noticeable as you would think. Another perk the 12.9 inch has over the 11 inch is its ability to multitask and speed up your workflow. Here you can see I have GoodNotes open on one tab and Google open in another tab, and having a bigger screen is visually more appealing. Now I use the iPad for creation rather than consumption, and it lets me get work done such as studying and editing my videos, and so naturally I'm more drawn to a size that will enable me to carry out these tasks more effectively. And at the end of the day, it's your choice, but ask yourself, what will you be using this for? Speaking of books, a great way to mimic the effect of writing in a book or underlining is to get the paper-like screen protector. The great thing about this is that it mimics the effects of writing in a book and underlining in a book, so it just makes things a lot more immersive, if you get what I mean. And if you're like me and you're worried about what would happen to your notes if your iPad ever got lost or stolen, the great thing about GoodNotes, for example, is that your notes automatically get backed up to Google Drive so you don't lose them. That pretty much wraps it up for this video. I hope you liked it. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. I hope this video really helped. Leave a comment down below if you have any other video ideas, and I'll see you guys.